First Coast News has obtained new court documents in the case against Brianna Williams. Williams is currently in the Duval County Jail on charges for lying to police and also child neglect in the death of her 5-year-old daughter, Taylor Williams. Now, under the eviction case from Southside Villas, her attorney filed a non-military affidavit saying that Williams is no longer in the military, and in that affidavit that she no longer qualifies for the Soldiers and Sailors Civil Relief Act of 1940, as it's called, which protects soldiers in cases like this. So we've reached out to NAS Jax to confirm that she has indeed been discharged from the Navy, and we are waiting on official confirmation. And also, this just into our newsroom, prosecutors have released their list of possible evidence in this case against Williams. Records that could become evidence against her in court include Uber and Lyft records associated with Williams' phone number, and also video of her inside Alabama grocery stores about the time her daughter was reported missing and found dead. We'll have much more on the story tonight on First Coast News beginning at 5 o'clock.